Girl with book review number 15. How y'all doing today? My goodness. I just couldn't wait to finish this book and to let y'all know exactly how I felt about this book. Oh, FrostBite. This is the front. This is the back. I love it. This is the side. And oh my goodness, I want to jump into it and just tell you all about it. This is 327 pages of pure action-packed, never want to stop reading. It's just the characters. I am so invested into the characters and the story now, and it's just ridiculous. So I just can't, you have Rose now, you have Lisa, you have Mason, you have Christian, you have Maya, you have this newcomer Adrian, you have Demetrius still, all these, and then now some of the parents come. You have Christian auntie, which is Tisha. Then you have you're going to even meet Rose's mother, Miss Hathaway. You're going to meet not Maya parents. You're going to meet some other parents in this story, and I'm telling you, you're going to be able to mingle with these newcomers, and it's just so much fun. I had so much fun reading this book. So Lisa and Christian is still a couple. Rose is still battering her feelings for Demetrius, but in the meantime, Mason steps in and shows Rose a little bit of charm, and she winds up kind of having feelings for Mason, but she don't, and she had to come to a reality of what's really going on, if she want Mason or not. Then you have Maya, the still snotty Maya that started the rumors from the last book about Maya with her messy self. She's still messy. And then you have, like I said, it's action-packed. It starts off where Demetrius and Rose discover this Slaughter family of vampires that was killed by the enemy. And now Rose and Demetrius have to go back to the school to tell them that that the enemy is moving in slowly, so the school has to be on a high alert. It's Christmas time. The parents have to come in. They still go on their ski resort trip, but all the guardians is on high alert. But they find out that the enemy is using humans to do their dirty work for them. So they really on high alert because they don't know exactly, like who to trust and who not to trust. So remember, Rose mother is a guardian, so she steps in and she tries to talk to the parents and the students and stuff on this situation and things like that. Rose is having a problem with her mother because she wasn't really like a mother to her, so she's having a problem with that. But to make a long story short, they go on their ski resort trip. They have a bunch of fun. Then they get a news alert that the enemy is getting closer, and they have hit some more royal families, some more vampire families, and Maya family is one of them. And so Lisa and Rose, you know, they always button heads. Maya, Lisa, and Rose button heads. They feel so bad, so they go and they try to talk to her and stuff. But she tells them, well, don't be kind to me because of this or whatever. So to make a long story short, now Christian want revenge on the enemy. Then Maya wanted now because they killed her family. So Mason want revenge. So Mason takes upon himself to talk Maya into putting a spell on the guard so they can get out. So they gets out, they goes after the enemy. But when the Guardians didn't know they had snuck out, nobody knew they snuck out until Rose discovered that she didn't have the feelings, and it was unfair to Mason that she continued to lead him on the way she was doing. She goes to find him and finds out that he had left and found out what he did. So then she gets involved and Christian gets involved. So they goes after them. So when they find them, they're at a mall. Then they do not see the enemy anywhere. But then the enemy sneaks up on them all and throws them in this van. When they takes them to this house, it's in the basement. Oh my God, it was just terrible things was happening. So the enemy, it was just, I don't want to give out too much, but the enemy captured them, and one thing leads to the next, and Mason gets killed. I'm sorry. I'm just so heartbroken because Mason was just so in love with Rose. I didn't want him to die. Why you had to kill him off? It says, love and royalty run deep, then blood. And that was Mason. Okay. So, Rose and the rest of them survive, and they winds up getting back on the plane. They're going back to the school. And Rose, the bond, Rose and her mother starts to have a bond because Rose breaks down, starts crying, and her mother holds her. And that part I really start crying because I have a soft spot for parents, and because my parents are no longer here. So I really was crying because, you know, one thing you always do, you love your parents, regardless of what they may do or however you want to look at it. Okay, anyway. Okay, so the ending was a blast. If you ain't got the series, you need to go out and get the series. I give the book 5 out of 5 stars, okay? My next one, I will be reading Nightshade. Nightshade, everyone. This is Nightshade. I love this. I love the way this book is. This is a 2010 book. Okay, I will be reading this book. I started on chapter 1, and it's so far so good. Then I have, you can't see, but on my bed, up here on my bed, I have a gang of books from the library. I have City of Bones. I have a whole lot of books that I'm going to try to read. I tried to read this book here, Walter Mosley. He's a very good author. This is a series. I didn't know it was a series, but I couldn't get into it. I have read some of his books before, and I love his work. And I was really shocked because I couldn't get into this one because it's not what he usually write about. So it was like really like foreign to me, and the characters to me was not exciting at all. The main character was just so boring to me. So I don't know. I got to 145 and I couldn't do it anymore. I wasted a whole lot of time on this. I think I wasted like 2 weeks on this book. I couldn't do it. But I'm going to read Nightshade next. I'm so excited about this book, and I'm just going to move on. If I can't get through Nightshade, I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to waste any more time because it usually takes me like no more than 3 days to read a book. No more than 3 days to read the book. So I'm like really wasting time, and I'm trying to like put a rush on them because they're library books. So, all right, everyone, happy reading, and see you next time. Bye-bye.